Master Phil here with Master Phil in your corner. And we're in the Undefeated Studios here with Dougie Fresh Friedman and JC back there working as well. And today we are taking on the subject of, do you like yourself?
Ooh,
Yeah, do you like yourself?
this goes well with what we were talking about before.
Oh, absolutely. There's so many guys, people that I've spoken with, and I say, hey, you know, we have these great extols of fitness, like what it does for us. Okay, and the biggest problem, the biggest issue that people have is I don't have the time. I don't have the time. Look, time, real estate, they're all finite. There's only so much you have. You can't extend the day. There's 24 hours in the day, and that's it. And 365 days in a year, except on leap year, of course. But it's finite, okay? But you know what? You have people. I'm just going to use an example. If you have a guy, say, commutes into the city, gets up in the crack of dawn.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a guy, girl, just using a guy for now. And he goes and works, takes a train back, spends a little time with his family, maybe, spends a little time with his wife, maybe, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
and then starts a cycle over again. And spend so much time supporting the family, doing their job, working, maybe doing things with the kids, which is great. Not advocating, don't do it. Obviously, you should. I've been very involved in all my children's lives, all three of them. Sometimes to their chagrin, but I'm there, guiding,
Mm-hmm.
working, training, teaching, helping them. Um, but you know what? You have to carve out some time for yourself
Absolutely.
because if you don't, do you value yourself? Do you like you? Look, if you're so busy just taking care of others and not addressing things that are going to help you be better, help you live longer, do you really like yourself? Do you value yourself? You have to ask yourself that. Look, if you're not worth the time to get up in the morning and bang out some push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and bridges, if you're not worth the time to hit the gym 3 times a week or join a martial arts school or take Zumba lessons or whatever, do something or ride a bicycle, go swimming, whatever is, if you're not worth that time, then do you like yourself? You have to ask yourself this. You look at the mental health aspects as well as the physical aspects. And the thing is, if you want to be, well, I got my responsibility to my family. Yeah, sure. And you know what? How you gonna help your family when you had a stroke and you're sitting there with drool coming out of your face, being pushed around in a wheelchair? Yeah, how's that working for you? It's not. I go, how's it gonna work for you when you're 53 years old and you drop dead of a heart attack because you haven't taken care of yourself? You're so stressed out from your job and your family and all your responsibilities, and
Yeah.
you've filled your stress cup so much that it's boiling over, and something's got to give. You know what it's going to be? It's going to be your heart. It's going to be your brain. You're going to develop a CAD, the cardio arterial disease. You're going to you may also develop cancers from stress. There's a whole host of of issues that are going to be staring you in the face if you don't take care of yourself. And then you have to really ask yourself, do I like me? Do I like me enough to want to look good and feel good? And then you look at it and you don't have to go crazy and work out 6 hours a day and things like that. No. I mean, like, look, if you look at what's what's espoused by the by the Heart Association, okay? Um, you if you work out moderate exercise, 150 minutes a week, or intense exercise, the minimums are 75 minutes a week. You're going to help yourself. You're going to be in shape. You're going to be stronger. You're going to stave off aging. It's also going to help your brain. Right? It helps your brain with thinking, avoiding Alzheimer's. That stimulates cell development, increases your blood flow, increases your mobility, increases your strength, increases boosting your testosterone. There are so many benefits to just working out a little bit. Look, even if you do 15 minutes a day, you're going to help yourself. And you also say, well, some studies show that working out doesn't make you live that much longer. Okay, I'm not going to disagree with that, but I will tell you this: it helps you live better longer.
Yeah.
So, how many times you see somebody walking around with a dowager's hump, all bent over and so forth, can hardly walk? Are they, or they're wheelchair bound? When if they had taken measures to stave off sarcopenia. What sarcopenia is the depletion of muscle as you get older, as you age. And by working out, you can do that. If you don't do that, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
You're going to dwindle away to nothing. You're going to atrophy. And starting a workout program at 60, is it going to help you? Well, you're better off. Definitely, but you know what? You're better off starting young, because the groundwork you lay will help you much more in the future.
Compounds.
Absolutely, because you see guys who were young and worked out, and they try to get back in shape. It's easier for them to get back in shape than it is for someone who's never been in shape. The younger you start, the better it is. So you got to do something about it, and you want to live better longer. Okay, you're stronger longer. You're more mobile longer, because of the pattern that you set. And we have to put that forth. As a health and fitness professional, I feel it is my duty to spread this word to as many people as possible.
You're making America fit again.
That's what I'm doing, baby.
That's what you're doing.
That's it. I want to make America fit again.
Absolutely.
And the way to do it is to inspire people and show them the way.
Mm-hmm.
And is it easy? No. But you know what? We've been told that getting stuff is easy, and we expect that quick result. Quick results don't happen. Quick results are quick to fail. Anything that comes easy is gone easy. Easy money, it's easy come, easy go. You know the saying, okay? But if it's hard fought and hard worked, and it puts into a pattern of discipline and perseverance, then guess what? It's going to be tough to give up. I'll tell you things, even when I have my reward days, I don't call them cheat days, because I deserve to have a reward. Okay?
Absolutely.
I don't want to eat bad.
Yeah.
I just don't want to, because I feel like garbage the next day. And you know what? I'm I've worked so hard to keep myself at a certain weight and certain body fat percentage.
Why cave in for that
Why
little
cave in?
fix?
Yeah.
Dopamine fix.
Yep. And then what happens is, then you know what? When you eat bad, that makes you want to eat bad more. It's a chemical reaction. And some of the other chemical reactions that we do have on the positive side, though, are the release of endorphins. When you work out, God, how do you feel after you just had a great workout?
Oh, it's great.
Right?
Dude, and the glory part, you can find ways that you work, play basketball for an hour.
Oh my God.
Do some MMA. You're doing something, you're not thinking about working out.
Exactly. This is the thing. You want to remove the dread factor from the train. That's why it's so important to find what you like best. Look, me, I know what I like best. I like doing martial arts. I like swinging kettlebells. I like doing my calisthenics. Those are my favorite things to do. And the other thing is, what does it do for me mentally? Not just for the release of the endorphins and my developing my body's ability to create and put forth the proper serotonin levels. What else does it do? It clears my mind. I'm not a big fan of running, but I'll go for a run once in a while just to clear my head. Clears my head. When I work out and I step onto the mat there, I'm focused on what I'm doing. This is why I think like treadmills are garbage. Because if you can sit there on a treadmill watching Oprah or reading a magazine, you're not working out, you're not clearing your mind. You have to get
Mm-hmm.
into what you're doing. Look, that's why I swing kettlebells. Man, if you screw up with a kettlebell, you're gonna have issues. If I'm boxing and I'm not paying attention, I'm gonna wind up with my nose on the other side of my face because I didn't have my hands up, or I didn't move out of the way.
Yep.
Or if I'm doing jujitsu, and I'm not paying attention, I'm getting choked or armbarred. Okay, so guess what? I have to be into the moment, and that is the other thing too. Because then when you're into the moment, you're right there doing it. You're clearing your mind, all this stuff, and then when you come out, you have a whole new perspective on whatever you were doing. Look, I'll tell you, when I was in college, I remember this specifically. I'm sitting in my dorm room, and I'm trying to do this math homework. I can't do it. I'm stuck. You know what I did? I got up, I ran 3 miles, came back, boom, all of a sudden I was able to do the problems. How does that happen? Right? A new perspective.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I try to put forth to people. This is the thing that we have to say. The benefits, the incredible benefits that you get from exercise and feeling good. And look, if I feel better, if you come home, right? Okay, I'll just say an example. If I come home and I had a great workout, okay, how am I going to be around my family?
A lot happier, a lot nicer.
Exactly. If I come home pissed off at the day, things didn't go right at work, I didn't get to work out, I got all this pent up aggression, pent up angst. What's going to happen?
You're going to break some dishes.
Oh, stuff's going to happen. It's not going to be good. And you know what? And everyone's going to be mad at me. And then
Yep.
I'll be mad
And
at them.
you're the jack
Yep.
hole. You're the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy. And you know what? I want to avoid that. This way you got to release these endorphins. You have to.
Yeah.
And you're going to feel so much better about yourself. And you know what? You're going to be a better person. So make it part of your routine. Value yourself. Value your time. Look, and I'll tell you, here's something. I did a blog a number of years ago because they opened up a new restaurant from my studio. Okay. And I said, well, where are people's priorities? Where are your priorities? Because there was a line of people to get into this restaurant. And they all had their bags of alcohol, their bottles of wine, their
BYOB.
Yeah, BYOB. And they're all lined up.
Yep.
And I see them with their stomachs over their belts, and clutching their alcohol, waiting to get in line to eat. Now, they're going to spend $150, $200 that night. Easy, right?
And 2 hours in line.
And 2 hours in line, sitting there when, you know what? You can do yourself a big favor. The same people will say that spending $150, $200 a month to train is too much money. Yet they'll dump that in one night to gorge themselves.
Okay. Go out to dinner one night. I go out to dinner. I take my girlfriend out to dinner one night. It's $100. Easy.
Easy. You didn't have anything.
That's not even drinks.
Right. You put drinks on top of
Yeah.
that? Okay. So, you don't have the money. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You don't have the priorities is what you don't have. And then they wonder why they have high blood pressure. Then they wonder why they have ED. Okay, they wonder why the testosterone levels are low. They wonder why their backs hurt. They wonder why their knees hurt. They wonder why their joints hurt. They wonder why they're tired. Let me tell you something. Exercise invigorates you. Look, like we said before, I'm not feeling 100%. I'm in the tail end of a cold that I had. But first thing this morning, did my 50 push-ups. I start with squats because I hate those most, so I do them, get them out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
My 50 squats, my 50 push-ups, my 100 sit-ups, and my 10 bridges, and then I stretched. And then I jumped in the shower, and ready to roll, okay? And, I'd get my kid ready for work, let the dog out, feed breakfast. I'd get my daughter ready for work, for school before I go to work, and then I dropped her off, and I came here, and then I'm going to the studio after this. You know what? Hey, this is what sets the day. That you know what? No matter what happens today, even though I do have a jiu-jitsu and a kettlebell workout plan, but no matter what happens, I started off my day by getting my metabolism going. Okay, I didn't have a frappa latte with a Cinnabon.
Let me just interject real quick. To start, the first month, the first 2 months is going to be excruciating pain. It's going to suck.
It's gonna suck.
It's going to suck. So get
terrible.
prepared for that.
Yes.
You got to get to a point now. It's a routine for you. You don't think about it.
No.
And like your brain, you probably know this better than I do. Your brain, when you do, like for instance, when you're driving home the same route every day, your brain like turns off because it
Yes.
does all the time.
Yes.
So when you're doing these push-ups every single day, your brain turns off. It's like a routine. Like, oh, here we go, and like you don't even realize you're doing them anymore. Like you don't realize you're driving home.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It becomes rote. Okay, it becomes part of
First 3 months gonna suck.
Yes,
Excruciating pain.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
get through it.
it. Yep. You know the thing is, you have to whenever you want to make a transformation, you have to look at a 90-day window. A 90-day of suck. I look. There's
That
no.
should be, we should make a plan. You should
Yeah,
make a plan.
well,
90 days of suck.
Actually, that's in my next book.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
We already good. We got to go. Let's go.
Yep. And I'm going to show you how to get through that 90 days of suck.
Awesome.
Okay. And we're going to have workout plans and diet plans and so forth to get through it. So it is in the works. But you know what, guys, get prepared for it.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to be comfortable. And you know what? Life isn't comfortable. If it were,
Yeah.
we'd be sitting floating on clouds all day.
Mhm.
It's not. Look, but if it's not uncomfortable, you can't know when it's good.
Yeah. And the light at the end of the tunnel. After that 90 days, now you have an unlimited supply, the best drug on earth, dopamine and endorphins.
Endorphins.
That you get from you start doing push-ups. You're going to release these.
Yeah.
The first 90 days is going to suck.
Yeah.
But after that, you have a free, the world's best free drug.
Exactly. And you know what? Your body's creating it.
Yes.
How cool is that? Your body is taking care of itself.
Yep.
This is what I want people. People take care of yourselves. And look, again, find a thing you like to do. Look, I know what I like to do. You know what you like to do. You know what? But people find it. Like I said, I don't care if it's Zumba class, yoga. Well, we do have yoga
What's the
class at
the
American
flag,
Yoga,
the
too.
dance with the
Yeah,
flag,
yeah,
like
the
what
ribbon
just
dance,
move,
whatever.
jump rope.
Skipping rope. Okay, here, I'm going to give you guys the best, easiest 12-minute workout. Okay?
Yeah,
Easiest workout.
yeah.
Get yourself a $10 jump rope,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a floor. Most people have floors where they live, right?
Yep.
You can even do it on a dirt floor if you need to.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's easy. I used to do this when I traveled when I was in the business world. I used to travel back in the day, 80s and 90s. They didn't have all these good gyms and so forth. Anyway, so I'd bring my jump rope with me, and you skip rope. What I generally do, I'll get 1,000 skips in, 100 push-ups, 120 abdominals. So it's a very simple routine. Start off with 200 skips on the rope, 25 push-ups, 30 abs. Repeat that cycle 4 times. End with the skipping. So there you got 5 sets of 200 ropes, skips,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have 4 sets of 25 push-ups, 30 abdominals. You just have like this 12-minute workout. This is awesome.
Yeah.
How great is that?
Just move.
Move. And I'll tell you what.
What do you think about burpees?
They're overrated.
All right.
I mean, they're
I'm
fun.
just trying to get someone to move.
Yeah, no, move. Hey, if you like doing burpees, do burpees. So, they give such it's like this big deal. We were doing it called squat thrusts. Okay, we were doing them back in the day. Now some guy makes such a big deal. Oh, burpees. Don't get me started on CrossFit. That's a whole nother podcast. But move.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Look, you do that little workout. I'll tell you, I used to do that workout. I'd go when I was on business trips. I'd go to when people were going to their happy hour after the meetings.
Mm-hmm.
First thing, I'd go up to my room. I'd do this workout, and then I'd meet everyone. So I had my fun, but you know what? I got my workout in. I always got my workouts in. And guys, it's called consistency.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I have such a much better perspective on things, because of my consistency. And that's what it is. You look at what makes people successful. Discipline, consistency. I mean, there are very many people that are very bright in this world. Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you don't have consistency and discipline, you're going to get nowhere.
Yeah. Willingness to fail, throw that in there too. Because you
Oh,
got to
yeah,
start.
yeah.
You got to
Oh, my
start.
God.
And then people are scared to start. Oh, I'll start tomorrow. I'll start New Year's resolution. I'll wait for New Year's.
Right,
And
right.
I have a theory. Holidays are some like weird conspiracy to keep us from doing things. Oh, I'll wait till Christmas is over. Oh, I'll wait till New Year's is over. I'll wait till Thanksgiving. Like
Start today.
Yeah.
What's wrong with today? Is it what day is the best day to start something? On the day that ends with a Y. Okay? Start today.
Yeah.
There's no reason you can't carve out 5 minutes and do some push-ups and sit-ups.
Not even. Do 10 push-ups today.
10.
If you can do 10, tomorrow do 11.
There you go. Do
the next day,
resistance.
do 12.
Right. Or give yourself goals by the week.
Yeah.
Or now I'm going to add sets. So I started with I did one set of 10 push-ups and 20 sit-ups. Great. I started off. Okay. So now next week, maybe I do 11 and 22 or 25 or something. Next thing you know, I'm up to 15 and 25 or 15 and 30. You know what? Okay, I'm maxed out there. So let me add another set. So I had a set of 10 and 20. And then I build up that set. And before you know it, you got an awesome little workout going, man. And I'll tell you, let me tell you this. I'm basically a minimalist, even though I do have, I do use several modalities for my training. Not that many. But you can get strong by doing push-ups, sit-ups, bridges, and squats. Okay? Start with that.
Yeah.
Start with those 4 exercises. You can see incredible results by just implementing this exercise. Look, feel good about yourself. And again, I'm going to go back to this too, because you know what? If you don't value yourself, okay, how are you going to value others?
True.
Right? I mean, look at that fact. Say love yourself before you can love others.
Yeah.
You guys, you know what? You have to value who you are. If you want to be healthy, and if you want to be there for the people. Look, one of the reasons that I watch what I'm doing and I try to avoid silliness, is because I want to be around for my kids. I want to be around for them. I want to be around for my wife. I want to be around. Now, I'm not going to go out. I don't drink to excess. I don't smoke. I definitely don't do drugs. Why? It's not going to help me. It's not going to help me. And it's going to hurt me.
What would you be doing with that time if you weren't? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Watching Netflix?
Right. Sitting
going
there,
at the bar?
Right.
Drinking at the bar?
Yeah. I mean, plus, think about this. If I'm working out, if you're working out, right, and working and doing things positive, you're not spending money.
Yeah. Push-ups are free. You can do them
are
anywhere.
Free, man. Push-ups are free. The floor is there. The floor is at your disposal. That's why here. If you just want to look at some other things that that the latest research is showing us, is that when you have a healthier heart, the regular physical activity, it raises the HDL. That's the healthy cholesterol, and lowers the LDL. The cholesterol and triglycerides. That stuff's getting lowered. So then, it's lowering your blood pressure, burning body fat, lowers blood sugar levels. All this stuff is a benefit for your heart. All this stuff is going to help you avoid heart attacks. And listen, guys and girls, it's better to avoid problems than it is to fix them. Okay? The old adage, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. The other thing is that, it keeps your brain sharp. Exercise helps. We were talking about this before. Mm-hmm. It helps keep the blood vessels throughout the body flowing, and growing. And also there's a book called The Aging Brain, which is an awesome book. I would definitely recommend reading it because exercise also helps ward off Alzheimer's. The Aging Brain is great. It speaks about to different diets that help you sleep, exercise, all these healthy living things which help us avoid aging. Not avoid it, but stave off the detriments of aging and
that runs in my family.
Let you live better longer. Regular physical activity also helps you maintain obviously a healthy body weight, but it's also boosts sensitivity to insulin, and then also will reduce those blood sugar levels. You know, um, one study they quote says that 2.5 hours of brisk walking a week cut the risk of diabetes by 30%. You imagine if you got diabetes in your family, and just go out and
30%.
walk.
Yeah.
Go out and walk. You know what? But here's what you do. You want to walk? You want to be inspired to walk? Go to the pound, adopt a dog that nobody wants, and walk with that dog. Now you just got a great friend, and you have a reason to go out and walk.
Yeah, twice a day.
Twice a day. Boom. In the morning and the night. Boom. Guess what? It's gonna be great for both of you. You just gave an animal love that needs it.
Yep.
And now this dog is helping you live longer.
That's loving you back.
That's it. Also, exercise also has shown to reduce the rates in cancer as well. Again, a lot of cancer is caused by stress.
Oh yeah.
So reduction of that stress. Another thing is that you also want to stay strong and mobile. I know we brought this up before, but staying strong and mobile. Older people get hurt and die mainly because they fall and they're not mobile. Okay, you have to maintain that mobility, and strength and mobility are going to help you with life. So we got strength and mobility. That's going to help us. We have our cardiovascular components. Okay, gosh, guys,
Yeah.
It's in a nutshell.
And real quick, I think it's important to touch base on this is not gonna happen overnight.
No.
Too many people look at what the end goal is and how can they get there the fastest with a diet pill or with this, with that. Just don't worry about the end goal. Just go with the process and it'll happen.
Yeah. You look at these fad diets, right? Fad diets. They're called fad diets for a reason because they're fads. Okay, it's generally in most cases it's a simple case of calories in versus calories out. You want to lose weight, operate on a calorie deficit. Okay, that means you're going to burn more calories than you take in. The quick fix stuff doesn't work. You know what? Here's an incredible statistic. Most people, overweight people, start a diet 3 times a year. What did I just say?
Avoid people who started.
No, people start a diet. Overweight people start a diet 3 times a year. How are you starting a diet 3 times a year? It's not working. Okay,
we're trying different fads, and
right,
it's not working.
It doesn't work.
There's no quick fix.
No quick fix, man. Also, you want to, you want to know that the testosterone is going to help you live longer, better. Okay, it's going to create that boost of energy.
Yeah.
It's going to help you defy the aging process. Look, there's actually by one of the Men's Health suggests that there's 5 different exercises you can do. And number one, what's the number one, do you think?
Push-ups.
Nope.
Number 1 exercise you can do.
Yep. The king of exercises. Squats.
Squats, all right.
Yeah, squats. Squats work everything. If you look at squats, right, you're people think of it as legs, but here especially if I have a kettlebell or barbell, okay, and I'm squatting, I'm breathing, right? I'm bracing with my core. I'm using my upper body to hold this. So I'm using my whole body to do the squat.
There was an article I read. They did studies, and people who worked out their biceps and squat had a significant jump of their squats.
Yes.
From just working out their biceps.
Yeah, well, you know what the thing is? You can't ignore any part of your body. You ever see the guys in the gym that bench and curl? And squat. Okay. I mean, look, you're gonna fall over. Yeah. They call those beach muscles. You got to work the lower body. If you were just doing a workout, and you're doing everything in one day, you have to start with your squats or swings. You got to start with your lower body exercises. Another exercise that they talk about is a clean and press. Because the clean is explosive. You want to do explosive power training to boost your testosterone. We're going to get more into this in some other podcasts, but clean and press, deadlifts, that's another one. Deadlifts, I mean, you're picking stuff up. Pick stuff up and put it down. Okay. Look, there's nothing like being able to rip something off the ground.
Yep.
Okay. Again, it's another testosterone boosting exercise. A military press. You do your military press. You're standing up
Mm-hmm.
and you're pressing overhead. Great exercise. Another one is a pull up. Pull ups are such an incredible overall strength exercise. If you see somebody who can do 10 pull ups or 20 pull ups, do you think you have to check to see if their abs are strong? No. They are. They're strong. But the problem with pull ups is not everyone can do pull ups. Or can they? All right. We're going to show on one of the videos some variations on pull ups that anyone can do.
Nice.
He's like, I can't even do a push up. How am I going to do a pull up? I will show you.
Nice.
And we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into all that stuff. So
Awesome.
we're gonna do it'll be part of our ground zero conditioning.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we're gonna start ground zero from the ground up and help people with this.
You're on a roll today. Ground zero and 90 days of suck.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of things coming out. Hell yeah.
We got a lot of things working.
Turn on master film mode.
Yeah. Master film mode. When we film, we're gonna do these things to get people started.
Yep.
Get them going.
Yep.
Get that motor running, right?
Yep.
And hey, man, that's what we're here for, right?
Love it.
Look. I know. If you ever have the opportunity, check out my speech at for AMU when I was the graduate speaker. To my graduating class at the graduate commencement. I know it's saying graduate a lot, right? But one of the things I talk about is why I'm here, because many people know, many people don't know that I was supposed to be in Tower 2 on 9/11. I had an office there, and for by grace of God, I was not there. And I had gone through a lot of change in my life. I had just been separated, almost got blown up, a whole bunch of things, and then I lost my job. So why am I here? And I know why I'm here. I was spared to send this message of self-reliance, self-perseverance for people. So I want people to be able to take care of themselves, both in physical and taking care of their bodies, as well as being able to defend themselves. Okay.
Love it.
This is why I do my Survival Strong program. This is why I'm doing my Make America Fit Again program. I want to spread the word, and I got to get it out to as many people as possible. It's one of the reasons I'm doing this podcast as well. So I know why I'm here.
Love it. No, it's great. It's great.
So
You definitely affected me. I was going to American Eagle, learned so many morals, like values. It wasn't just training and technique. Like you spoke to the class every day and like instilled morals and like that stuff sticks with you.
Oh yeah,
sticks with you.
Absolutely, because it was impressed upon me, so I got to impress it on upon others. And I'm using every venue I can to get it out.
Absolutely, love it.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Any questions, JC? I think we covered a lot.
Yeah,
we covered a lot.
I'm looking at mine. I can't see exactly.
I got it right here. No, I got it right here.
Yeah.
I got it right here.
I'll
Matt Callie. Thank you, Matt Callie. He said good stuff.
Hey, thanks, brother.
But yeah, I mean, we covered a lot today, and it's simple. Just get started. Do whatever. 10 today. 10 push-ups today. 10 sit-ups today. Whatever. Do 11 tomorrow.
Right. Whatever it is.
Just do something.
Start doing it.
Start doing it.
Yep.
The fear of loss, the fear of judgment. Oh, people can't think I can run a marathon, whatever. Like, screw them.
Who cares?
Screw them. Do it you.
Here's another thing. Oh gosh, it just hit something up. Look, again, people say, oh, I want to get in shape before I come to the gym. All right. First of all, if you could do that, you would have done it already. Mm-hmm. That's number one. You need guidance. It's okay to need guidance. Number two, if they're worried about what other people are going to think, nobody cares. Yeah. You know what? They're worried about themselves. They're not looking at you. Especially when you're doing kettlebells or you're doing martial arts. How are you going to be looking over at somebody else? You're going to get punched in the face. How are you going to be worried about somebody else's kettlebell technique? If they're looking at you, they're going to drop a kettlebell on their foot. I mean, no, let's be realistic. Everybody's dealing with themselves and focused on what they're doing. they're not worried about you. You know, they're not worried about you.
And if you're so concerned, drive a half hour away so you don't know anybody and go to that
There
gym.
you go.
Like, what do you care? Like, just get going.
Get moving.
That's a good one.
Hey, thanks for listening. This is Master Phil in your corner, signing off. Strength and honor.